Forex trading is a big thing. In fact, data from 2019 shows that daily Forex trading takes about $7.5 trillion traded every single day. And since the pandemic, people have been joining Forex trading, and this number is bound to increase. And definitely the reason you're here, I know you want to apportion for yourself a part of that $7.5 trillion, and you just came to the right person. I've been in this house or in this business since 2018. I tell you, I have gone through a rough time in trading Forex, and I don't want you to go through that rough patch of my journey. So if you wanted to start trading Forex brand new, you've never traded Forex, you're just coming into Forex 2024, or just considering whether you can trade Forex 2024, this video is the right video for you. In this video, I look at least 4 things. 1, we'll be focusing on why Forex. 2, we look at the foundation, the required foundation for you to successfully trade in the markets. 3, look at the platforms and also the brokers that you can look at in this market. And finally, we look at opportunities that you can see or you can take advantage of in this industry. In fact, 2024 has come with a lot of opportunities. So why Forex? Is it because you want time freedom? Is it because you want the Lambo lifestyle that has been put out there in the social media and online? Is it because you want to change the situation at home? Is it because you definitely believe that this could be a vehicle for you to make the money that you've always dreamt of making? If you hate your job, that's a big reason enough. If you love numbers, I don't think that's a very good reason for you to join Forex trading. I start from the why, because if your why is not big enough, then I don't think you want to pursue Forex trading in this day and age. I would not want to beat around the bush and tell you how beautiful it is in the Forex industry and how quick you'll make money in 2 months. No. If your why is not big enough, then the chances that you will put in the work, the effort, and the grinding that's required for success in Forex trading, the chances are low. In fact, I was reading somewhere, Harvard University just released some statistics that number 1 single most predictor of success in anything is the perspective of longevity. Just having a long-term perspective as a person gives you is one most predictable feature of success. The single most accurate way to predict success in an individual is if they have a long-term perspective. So when you come into Forex, definitely you need a long-term perspective. When I was introduced into Forex in 2018, I remember telling my mentor that for me, I will put work into this thing. By then, I was a medical student. I'm a trained doctor. I practice medicine passionately, yes. And then when I was joining Forex trading, I remember telling my mentor that I'm giving at least 20 years into this thing. If definitely it doesn't work for me, then 20 years is too long to even prove that something is not working. So by 20 years, if it's not working, definitely we throw in the towel. So get a why. If you don't have any why, look for an excuse big enough that can make you stick through into this industry. Because definitely there are moments that will have highs and the moments will have lows. And you need a very strong why. Is it your wife? Is it your girlfriend? Is it the boy that abused you in high school that you want to get back at? Is this something that is nagging in you? Is it just a better life? Do you want to be a digital nomad? Is this something looking for time freedom? Personally, I'm looking for time freedom and also to have more time to spend with my family and loved ones and even to travel the world. So for me, I consider that as a very big why for me, but at the same time, I don't want to travel the world broke. So I need to have something flexible, but also that can bring in good returns with limited or little amount of time put into it on a daily basis. Secondly, what are the foundations? This industry requires a very strong foundation. And the quickest way of learning Forex trading is getting it right from the beginning. Of course, not just Forex trading, anything else that you put yourself to learn, you're required to have started at the right foundation for any given venture. So when you come into Forex trading, you need the right foundation. You need to have your mindset right. You need to have your money management right. You need to have methodology right. So I'm a strong believer in courses. So when you come into Forex trading, don't skip the courses part. If you have some money, if you've been brought in maybe by an ad that promised you a lot of money, before you put that money into a broker's account to trade it, I would prefer put that money into a course. Take a course. You'll be scammed around, of course, but you'll definitely get a course that will teach you both mindset, will teach you methodology, and will teach you money management. If you can't get all that package in one course, take different courses with strengths around those 3 areas. If you have that packed in, it would be very wonderful. And also encourage, if you can get a mentor that when they're teaching you, they can also be guiding you through trading so that you can be able to make a little money along the way as you keep learning, because that also brings an incentive, even if it's just micro lots you're trading with, but you can see some progress in live markets, then I believe that can bring in an incentive, and it can also make you something to hope for, that it can actually work for you. So definitely I believe in courses, so go ahead and get a course, learn from the right people. Look for someone that is proven, not just from the reviews you read, but someone that maybe your friend or someone that is interested into the markets can actually vouch for, and someone that has results behind them. When it comes to platforms and brokers, there are several platforms that you can use. The ones that I've interacted on a day-to-day basis is TradingView, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and also CTrader. In fact, I use all of them. My main charting platform. So in terms of platforms, you can differentiate, or you can have just one platform where you do everything. So others prefer to chart on a different platform and then they trade on a different platform. Others prefer to just trade and chart on the same platform. So all these platforms, TradingView, CTrader, MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, you can use all of them for both charting and trading. So personally, I use TradingView for all my charting. Sometimes I go back to MetaTrader 5 just to draw the levels again, to look at it from MetaTrader and see if the idea is still the same idea. But my majority of my analysis happens in TradingView. Then, because I also trade prop firms, most of them are MetaTrader 5 or MT4. So I do most of my trading from MetaTrader 5. But also in my personal account, I also have an account that allows me to trade on TradingView, and I also use that, both TradingView and CTrader. So when it comes to brokers, nothing much really, but you require brokers. Generally, if you want to trade a whole lot in Forex market, is $100,000. Most of us cannot afford that. So you require a broker, an intermediary that will go in between you and the liquidity providers that will allow you to also participate in the market. So these brokers will take fees in terms of swaps, in terms of the spread, and also in terms of the commissions that you pay to the broker. So when it comes to brokers, I don't really have a lot of advice to give on this, but number one, to be safe, just choose a regulated broker. Leave alone the unregulated ones. Choose a regulated broker that when you put your money into the brokerage account, you can be somewhat certain that they will not go under and they will not go with your money. Secondly, don't hype yourself looking for brokers with big leverages, maybe 1 to 10,000, 1 to 1,000. No, just get a broker with a moderate leverage, anyone that can give you between 1 to 100, 1 to 500. I think that's enough leverage. Running for the high leverage is one of the ways you ensure that you'll definitely blow that account. You lose a lot of money because they'll give you a big buying power, which is false, that will make you also deplete all your money in that brokerage account. So personally, I use Peperstone. The beauty with Peperstone is that it allows me to trade from all those 4. It has accounts that can trade in all those 4 platforms. So I can trade on TradingView, I can trade on CTrader, and I can trade on MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. So generally, the accounts I have with Peperstone, I have 3 accounts. I trade from TradingView, CTrader, and also a pound account that I trade with on MetaTrader 5. The other thing about Peperstone is that it's regulated in different countries. So like in my country, it's regulated. I can walk into the offices and also talk with them. I can give them a call. So it's something that personally I use them. So if you're interested, you can also make use of them. I saw them taking one of the big traders that I follow online, that is Stacy Back Trading. They took him to Paris for wine testing. So it was a nice event for me to watch. So by that virtue, I went into his description and clicked on his affiliate link to go and get Peperstone. I've never regretted trading with them. So finally, and some of the opportunities that I kept for last, for those that will stay in the video till this moment, is the prop trading. So prop trading is not something new. It has been there since before. It's been there long enough, but before then it was a brick and mortar sort of prop trading, where people actually put you in a trading office, they trained you, then they gave you money to trade for them. Then you're paid a percentage of what you trade. So currently we have digital prop trading firms that will give you simulated accounts, and you trade, you pass a challenge, then when you trade and succeed on the funded challenges, simulated though, the demo challenges, the demo accounts, then you can share with them between 75 to 90% on your side, and maybe the other one for them. So why do I see it's an opportunity? It is because every prop firm is sprouting right, left, and center. So there's competition in the prop firm field. So that is beautiful, good, and wonderful for traders. It's wonderful, yes, but also there's the downside that you can be scammed, because some of those prop firms are here just to scam you. Some of them will not pay you. So also do due diligence when you're going to a prop firm. Get a verified that has been there for some time. But because there's high competition in this prop firm industry, the traders benefit. So they'll want to undercut themselves, give the best payouts, reduce prices, give offers, and give also the best profit sharing. So nowadays you find, when it was just FTMO, guys used to share 70% to the traders and 30% to the firm. Currently, firms are giving up to 85%, others 90% profit sharing. So it's a wonderful opportunity for traders. But listen to the statistics. The people that pass the challenges, I think about 70% from one of the firms, they reported that around 70% of all the people that take challenges are the ones that actually end up passing the second stage of the challenge. Then the 30% that has passed, the ones that actually reach their first payout, is again below half. So you can imagine. So below half of the 30% are the ones that actually reach the first payout. So again, the prop firm, it's also difficult for traders actually to make money. So what I advise is, you can start the way we have already talked, that you go through a mentorship, that you can get experienced. And once you see from your small accounts that you are making some money, and you're making progressively some money, then take the profits you're making from the small account, then invest it into a prop firm. Because when you do that, the prop firm is able to, if you buy a $100,000 account, you're able to pay it. Even if you make 2%, that's at $2,000. So if you're able to make regular payouts and buy bigger and bigger accounts with the prop firms, then you can realize that you can actually start funding your personal account easily without having to wait to save lots of money to finally make it to a big account, a big size of an account that can make you some wonderful profits. So traders, if you enjoyed that video and you wish to find more of such, kindly subscribe, like, and whenever we post a video, you'll be notified. Yes, we talked about the 3 M's. I have a video that talks about the 3 M's. You can look at it. I've linked it in the description box below. There's also a video that we vividly go into the self-sabotaging behaviors. I've also linked it into the description below. To talk about the reason you need a good foundation to start is that most of the mistakes that Forex traders make are actually habitual mistakes. And you and me, we know very well that if you've struggled with a negative habit, you know how difficult it is to overcome those negative habits. So the ones that Forex traders make, if you start on the wrong foot, it becomes a habit. And so you might actually end up learning the right things, but the application part becomes difficult because you're still ingrained into the bad behaviors. We call them self-sabotaging behaviors. In fact, I have a video, a 2-minute video, so a small clip that I did on self-sabotaging behaviors. I've linked it below in the description box. You can look at it and also see some of which of those behaviors are the self-sabotaging behaviors. And that's the pitfall for most and majority of traders. So if you begin on the right footing, you are sure to succeed quicker than those of us that have stayed in this market for some time. Imagine, as I began trading in 2018, never made money until around 2022, early 2023. You can imagine. So if you wanted to jumpstart all that struggle, then you need to start on the right footing. And right footing is mentorship. Peace out.